we're talking about they can't take away. I was actually reading a story today that I didn't read too much into it, so I don't know the exact specifics. But basically, it was the early 20th century. So we'll say, I think it was around maybe it was the 1920s or so. Maybe I may be off, plus or minus 10, something like that. Anyhow, it was a family in California. I believe it was a black couple, and they moved in somewhere in California on the coast, and they had a bunch of white neighbors, and they kind of essentially were always like bothering them, or trying to tell them to get out, whatever the case was. And the government, I don't know if it was a local government, I didn't look at it too much. I just kind of did a brief little read. They condemned their land or their house or whatever it was, and they basically took it from that couple. And just recently, I don't know if it was today that it actually happened or the past week or so, but they gave that land back to their heirs, which is two guys. I think it's supposed to be their grandchildren or something like that. Maybe great grandchildren. I'm not exactly sure. And but over those years, it was like passed along to like different governments in California. It was like maybe local and then state or something like that. And now they gave it back to the grandchildren.
As they should.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, what it has now on it is crazy. They have a parking lot or something like that, and then like a lifeguard center.
That's crazy.
And
it used to be a home back in the day.
Yeah, it was their home, or I believe their home was on it. I'm not exactly sure. It didn't actually say that in the story, but yeah. So they're actually gonna lease it to the government for I believe it was $412,000 or something like that a month.
Whoa!
And with like with something in there as far as the government can buy it from them for $20 million. But the thing is, those surrounding houses in the surrounding area, $20 million is kind of like a low ball shot as far as what that land is actually worth. I
wonder how much land it actually. I'm gonna look it up myself and see.
We'll check it out later. Maybe talk about it next time.
I'm glad that they definitely got the land back, because I hate like hearing stuff that just isn't like right and just to an extent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, 'cause you can't do nothing about it. I mean, you have something happen, and you might try to go through all these avenues of like going about it the right way to keep things or do things, and then you just don't have the power or whatever it is to.
Speaking of
to
power,
finish it.